All right, so what should you focus on when you are when you are new into the game? When you are new into wholesaling houses, you are completely beginner, completely an amateur, completely a newbie. Here's what you should focus on, and this is my take. It's that single family home. Stay focused on single family home. Easy to understand, easy to find comps, easy to find cash buyer. It's simple, and most buyer will buy single family home, okay? Don't get all distracted with all the noise, with everybody telling you, you're looking into vacant land, you're looking into commercial buildings, you're looking into apartments, you're looking into multi-million-dollar properties. I look into all that, but the problem is when you first started out, right, you want to stay simple. You want to master the easy thing first, which is the single family home. When you get into like those vacant land and commercial buildings, those takes a little bit more time and a little bit more education, a little bit more knowledge, and the amount of buyer is not as big as the single family home is, all right? So don't get distracted, because when you get distracted and when you lose focus, guess what happened is you try a little bit here, you try a little bit here, and you're basically stretching yourself everywhere, and nothing gets accomplished and nothing gets done. Just focus and stick with the single family home. Once you have mastered the single family home, where you can flip it in your sleep, right? When you can wholesale it in your sleep, then if you want to scale up into apartment buildings and things like that, then at that time you can go into that, okay? But for those that are starting out, you're beginner, you're new into this, listen to me. I have tried it. All right, it wastes so much of your time and energy, right? But it's just a little bit more harder, a little bit more complicated. Land takes longer. If you wholesale, it usually takes longer, right? Because you normally sell it to a builder or a developer. They got to go down to the city. They got to get a planning. They got to get a permit. They got to get a they gotta get a land surveyor out there to look at the land to see how much it takes. Listen to me, it takes much more longer time to do that. A lot more knowledge, right? A lot more knowledge, and your pool buyer is not as big. And say, same thing with commercial apartments. Multi-million-dollar property, the same thing. I've seen those that are starting out, and you're locking like something that's $700,000, $1 million, $1.5 million, $2 million in the contract. Not saying that there's no buyer for those property. I'm just saying when you're starting out, just keep it simple, keep it easy, all right? Because those takes a little bit more. Those takes a little bit more time to sell, and it takes a little bit more knowledge, more things that you have to learn. And when you get into the multi-million-dollar property, even though it's single-family home, because maybe for some of you, you're in a market that are just that house price are just super high, right? They're like 800, $500,000, right? 800,000, $1 million, $2 million. I would try to see if you can find another market that is closest to you. Maybe another county, maybe another county, or just go into a completely different states and find house prices that are between 100, 2, 3 to possibly $400,000 price range. Because a lot more people have those kind of money sitting in their bank than $500,000, 800, than $1 million, $2 million plus. Man, I've seen people email me and DM me with these like multi-million-dollar commercial building and say, hey, Khang, I'm new into the game. I just got this lockup for this discount. Could you help me find a buyer for it? I know that they are in the wrong direction, because I've tried it. Okay, I've tried those. It's not as easy as you think it is. Okay, now have there been someone that started out and went that route and possibly and could have done their first deal or so? Maybe. I haven't talked to anybody that have, but so what I'm saying to you is maybe you heard somebody, but the ratio. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like maybe everyone, maybe 1,000 people, maybe 10,000 people that start and go into the multi-million dollars, and maybe only one succeed. So I'm telling you, your chances, just stick with the single family home, right? Like when people tell you, here's a vacant lot, here's an opportunity. Dude, I'd rather you just like, hey, be a bird dog. Hey, I got this deal here. Why don't you go check it out? And if you happen to do something, send me just cut me a check. I'd rather you do that, all right? Because I tried it, man. It's a lot more harder to do those kind of wholesale deal than you think it is. But if you don't believe me, if you don't trust me, you say, Khang, you're just a baloney. Try it and let me know, okay? Go ahead and waste your time and try it, okay? But anyways, when I first started, I really tried to into everything. So I'm telling you right now, stick with the single family home, stay focused, get rid of the distractions. And also too here's another distraction that you need to get rid of, and that is stop following too many people. Stop following too many people. Some of you need to go on YouTube and Instagram and Facebook and starting to unfriend and divorce and break up and do some breakup with some people because you're following too many people, so your whole entire day is consumed by their content. You're watching one person, and then you watch another person, and then you watch another person, then you look at the clock and you're like, oh shit, I'm out of time, man. So be careful of all the people you're following. If they're not adding value to your life, right? If they're not moving you in the right direction, I would divorce and break up with them and no makeup, all right? Break up and divorce them right now. And also too, when you listen to too many people, guess what happened? The information you're getting becomes a conflict. I tell you one thing, another person tell you another thing, and then another person tell you something else, and you'll be like, man, I got 3 different opinion here, right? 3 different people saying 3 different things. Which one should I do? Well, I'm telling you, is pick 1 people or 2 people that you want to follow, and if it happens, if I'm not happens to be one of them, don't worry, I'll get over it. But too many people might cost you a problem. That's all I'm saying, okay? Distraction and unfocused is not, it's basically a killer to your procrastination, because you keep on watching and collecting knowledge and content, but you ain't doing shit. All right, you think you're watching, and you're like, Khang, you got a point. Okay, let's watch this next one. Watch another one. Watch this guy. Watch that gal. Right? And guess what? You ain't doing nothing, man. So get to work. Put in the do. And stop. I can't rhyme it. But anyways, you guys, if you haven't followed me on Instagram, hit me up on IG. Go to Khang, KHANG.WTM. And for those of you who like my business model, which means we do it virtually, I don't meet the seller, I don't see the property, I don't see the buyer, I'm doing this all virtually, and I can pick any market to dive into and to duplicate to do the exact same thing. So if you want to take your game, your business to a whole nother level, and you are ready to change your life, and you have the work ethic, then join me on September 28th, which is a Saturday. I'm running another 2K web class. So many of you have asked for a 3rd one, so I'm running another one. This is my 3rd one doing it. 2K web class, exclusively only for 20 people, where I'm going to spend the whole entire day with you and giving you all the tools, all the tips, all the strategies, all the company, all the system, a whole entire business outline, blueprint, everything just for you to copy and duplicate, so you don't waste your time trying to find all this little missing puzzle, little things, little tools out. I'm going to share all with you what's currently working for us and generating us result right now. All the marketings, everything like that, right? What postcard do we use? What's the best marketing source we use right now? Which company do we go through? I'm going to give it all to you on that day. It does cost $2,000 per person. $2,000 per person or per couple. So maybe you have a partner or you have a business partner, but it does cost $2,000. If that's you I'm talking to, then shoot an email over to Wholesale to Millions, wholesale2millions@gmail.com. All right, subject 2K web class, your full name, and we'll send you a link to make the payment. Once you make the payment, you're locked in, and I'm ready to rock and roll, and I'm ready to help you change your life and take your life, your business to a whole nother level. But on that day, I'm holding nothing back. I'm giving everything to you that I have learned and gathered for the past 8 years that's currently working. So that way you can, to help you eliminate the trial and the error and the time searching and trying to find these information. This is not for everybody. This 2K web class is not for everybody. It's only for the 20 people that sees the value, that say, Khang, one tips, one tools, one strategy, just one thing I can get from the web class. I'll be able to make that 2,000 again, and I will be able to duplicate and do it again and again and again and again. I'm just sick and tired of spending the time looking back 6 months from now, a year from now, and feel like I haven't even moved anywhere. I'm still in the exact same spot, and I haven't accomplished what I set out to accomplish. I'm gonna help you take your game to the next level, okay? So this is for everyone that have the work ethic and that's willing to put in the work, all right? So whether you're new, you're starting out, maybe you're a couple months in, but you're lost, you're confused, you're overwhelmed, you're stressing out. You're like, Khang, I don't even know what to do, man. Like I don't even know how do you set up your business properly. Like, where does my lead come in? And like, how do I how do I keep everything organized? There is a system, right? I'll show you our CRM, our Podio. I'll show you the car center to get all your phone number. I'll share with you your the marketing, whether you have a few $100 or a few $1,000 to market. Together, we'll come up with the best marketing strategies that fits for you. Not for her, not for him, but for you. And I'll share with you how to put your whole entire system together so you start off the right way. Right, get organized so you don't lose on leads. I'll show you everything, the whole entire business system. And on top of that, the King Kong seller script is included. That's $4.95, that's included. And also too is the Launch Super Marketing Blueprint. That's $14.95. That's also included in the package. And you get to spend the whole entire day with me. So it's not like a seminar where you go there and you sit there and you just take notes. We actually get to talk back and forth. So you get to ask me questions. My goal is to unlock and answer all the questions that is holding you back from getting you moving forward, okay? So if that's you I'm talking to, shoot an email over to wholesale2millions @gmail.com. I'm ready to rock and roll with you, and I'm ready to help you take your life, your business to a whole nother level. But I want you to understand, this is only for those of you who have the work ethic and who understand that this is going to require work and that you're willing to put in the WORK. So I look forward to seeing you on the web class, September 28th on a Saturday. Until next time, ciao.